Today, I have a super exciting video to show you guys. I got down to the Electrify Expo in New York City to try out some unreleased bikes. These are made by Fly e-bikes, and they're technically electric motorcycles. This red one that we're looking at here has a hub drive, while the blue one next to it is a mid-drive motor. Both of these bikes are 72 volt and they have two 38 amp hour batteries, so these bikes should have a ton of range while still being pretty quick. Let's get them out onto the test track and see how they perform.
What's the name of this bike?
DP01.
DP01?
We have a DP03, there's a mid-drive motor. The speed here, 1, 2, 3 is here.
Rear brake is left?
Yeah.
Rear brake.
The brake, left, right.
Mm-hmm.
Inside. The brake, the rear brake, front brake.
Sweet.
Go ahead.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Whoa, this is weird. Honestly, I kind of like this. For a road bike, this feels fun. I'm only in mode 1 so far. It's absolutely silent. These brakes are crazy good. Okay, we're only on 1. And I felt it cut off at 54 kph. I'm gonna go a couple laps.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're in level 2 now. Feels pretty quick. It's so quiet. All I hear is a little bit of battery rattle, and the steering feels good. It's definitely not as nimble as like the other e-motos I've seen. We're in 3 now. Acceleration's pretty decent. All right, let's get it off the line now. There's a level 3 lap. This is the max speed it has. Ooh, we scrape pegs. Can't lean that far, okay. Feels pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited to try out the mid-drive version of this bike. This is definitely a completely different feeling than most of the other e-bikes I've ridden so far. It feels like a motorcycle, and you actually have passenger kick pegs here. So, this thing's pretty sweet.
Then if you want to move the battery.
Actually, I would try that one too. Can I try that?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
You can try it now.
Tell me a little bit about this one. What am I looking at?
This is our dirt bike model DP. The speed can go up to 60 miles per hour.
Okay.
And it's 72 volt battery.
How much power is the motor putting out? Like
10,000 watts.
10,000 watts? Okay. Yeah, we'll give that one a try too.
Use this to switch
the modes.
different mode.
Okay.
This is driving mode. First,
You can go first. Sounds good. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is really high. I already like this one better than the other one. We're in sport now. It's got some really strong regenerative braking. It's really loud. And let's see what it does on sport right now. Here, flapping from the front. Put in Sport Plus now. The power band is weird on this, because like, the first initial hit is very torquey. You feel the suspension compressed, but then it just kind of loses out on the mid-range. I don't know if that's to do with the gearing or what. Also, first impressions, I can barely touch the ground on this thing. Gonna let him get a little bit of a lead. Standing, the riding position is decent. There's a place for my legs to hug the chassis of the bike. I definitely can lean this much farther than the sport bike feeling one. The front fender is flapping around a bit though. Alright, let's see what this thing can do on the straightaway. I'm curious to see how much one of these is. It feels kind of big and heavy. Yeah. Alright. We're on level 3 on the mid-drive version of this bike. The throttle mapping is not aggressive enough, for sure. I definitely feel like this bike has enough power to be fun, but the throttle mapping is not there. On your left. Alright, let's give it some beans. Takes a second. I think that this bike, over the throttle mapping, might be pretty decent. I'm finding that it's got a lot of input delay. Throttle mapping just isn't perfect, but it definitely feels fun. I like the platform. It definitely feels way different than like an e-bike or an e-moto, because you have this like full motorcycle seat and like a tank to hug. You can stand on it. I think that if this had the same tune that was on the hub motorbike, it'd probably be a lot more fun. But it's definitely pretty decent. 27, 30, like 40. It feels so cool going to the turns. Feels like you're in a proper bike, but I already scraped the peg on the hub motor one, so I'm not trying to damage any of these. I could definitely ride one of these. It would definitely need some tuning, because let's be honest, a 72 volt mid-drive motor, I should not be able to do this on the throttle. But I understand this is also a review sample and they're not trying to make them go crazy fast for inexperienced riders. I would love to try this thing turned up a bit. I want to like this bike a lot. So let's take another quick look at this. As I was saying in my video, I can kind of go like this and it doesn't do anything until like a second afterwards, and then it goes.
This throttle is different than the hard motor ones.
I was kind of surprised because it felt like normally the mid-drive bikes feel more snappy on the throttle, where this one, it just feels like the tune isn't quite right. Like I can feel the potential of the bike, like it feels good once it gets into the power, but it doesn't feel like it wants to get into the power.
I don't know how to say that, but yeah.
I think it's just like a controller thing, like a tune.
This is our newest model.
Mm-hmm.
We will keep back up to the factory.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they can change a little bit.
Thinking I was gonna like this one more, and when the power came on, I did like it more than the hub model one.
Okay.
But like the throttle map on it just isn't quite there yet. it needs a little bit of work, but
I think we can do something. We need to talk to the factory.
Mhm.
We let our factory know, make it a little bit like.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit more aggressive on it, in my opinion. But besides that, I like the power of it. I really like the way it feels when you're turning the corners. All of your bikes have excellent brakes on them, which I really appreciate. A lot of companies skimp out on the brakes, and that's a big issue when you're going fast.
Okay.
So I really like it, actually.
Yeah,
Just
I like this one too. This everything new design. We put more high technology on it.
Mhm.
It got an NFC. Turn it on, turn it off.
Mhm.
Just use the little card come with scan over here.
Mhm.
Turn it on, off. Also, it got a front and the rear camera.
Yeah,
You're ready, you can record and everything.
that's cool. And I like the headlights. I love how it looks. I like how it feels. It doesn't feel like any of the other bikes here.
You can see over here. It's the front
Mhm.
camera, the rear camera. You can record and everything when you're ready.
Yeah, and it comes with the blinkers and everything already on it. It's cool. I really like it. These are cool. I'd love to have one of these on my channel at some point. So these are these registered as motorcycles or mopeds?
Motorcycle.
Motorcycles? Okay. Well, thank you very much.
As some final words, I just want to say that these bikes are pre-production, so they still can make these adjustments to fine-tune these bikes. Overall, I was super impressed. I think they feel very premium and they ride really well. The DT's powertrain felt very good, but I did find that the seat was too high and the pegs were also too high. I think it could benefit from maybe a 2-inch drop peg on it and maybe a little bit lower seat. But overall, it's a good first attempt for an electric dirt bike by this company. Fly e-bike also had a couple other models that I didn't get to ride there, including an electric scooter and the smaller motorcycle style bike. It does look interesting. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I have a bunch more bikes that I tested at this event, so you want to stay tuned for those videos. They'll be coming out soon. Thanks for watching this one. Bye now.